Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So first of all, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that stopped by, leave a comment, or even if you don't leave a comment, but just stop by and watch my videos. Um, I feel like I don't thank you guys enough, so I want to take the time and opportunity to do that now, to say thank you so much, because you guys could be doing anything else, but you guys have chosen to stop by, hang out with me, check out my content, and leave a comment and interact with me, and I really like that. So, I have a few things here that I want to share with you. I did pick up some other items from the pink drop, the denim drop, and the newspaper drop. They're not big items, but I wanted to share them with you. And I also picked up a few little charms from Amazon for my bags. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you one of the charms because I have it on my Dooney and Burke. And this is in the color salmon, my Dooney and Burke Florentine satchel. So this is the bag that I am using today. And, I thought it's such a bright bag. Remember when I first got it and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to keep this. Well, I'm glad I did. And it's just one of those bags that kind of help brighten up your day because of the color of it. But I just wanted to share with you, I have this charm I got from Dress Up Your Purse. So there's that one. But this one right here I got off of Amazon. And I'm going to show you another one. But this is the one I got off of Amazon. And I thought it was so cute. Now, you could either, it has this little sandal here that's inspired by, Hermes. And then it has this tassel. And then it has, now I went ahead and elected to tie a bow just because I didn't want it to be hanging all down below the bag. But that's the one charm. Now I'll show you, I'll go ahead and leave this little cutie right there. Now this is the, how it looks. Let me back up. Now they had different colors. The neat thing about this is you can make two charms out of it because you can take this right here off and now you have two separate charms, okay? And typically this is how it came. So it came like this, just hanging down. But I went ahead and tied the bow, just like I said, because I didn't want it to be hanging down below the bag. But I just thought this right here was really, really cute. And actually, hold on, because there's another bag that I want you to see what it looks like. Okay, so this is how it looks on the Empire 34. Now, I wanted to find a nice bag charm for this bag, but because they don't have any, this bag doesn't have any like attachment, what am I trying to say? Like other little like D rings or anything on the bag, okay? So I wanted to find a bag charm that had like, leather or something like that because I didn't want to try to hook, for instance, something like this, okay, around here because I didn't want to take the chances of the leather scratching, okay? So I was trying to find something like this. So this right here I think looks good. Or I could also use that orange one, but this right here just gives it a nice little pop of color. Or even, like I said, if I wanted to, I could just use it by itself, like the sandal, by itself. So this is how it would look if I just decided to use the sandal by itself. But I think, adding this right here onto it, spruces it up a little bit more, will make it a little bit more nicer. So those are the two bag charms that I got. Now these came in different colors. So this is the one color, and then this one over here has more orange to it. So I thought it would go really good with this bag here. But yes, and I'll leave the link down below, of where I got these from. Like I said, I got them from Amazon. Then I also got this charm right here off of Amazon. and it has, you know, the red dice, and it has the little pink sparkly one, and then it has, you know, the letter C. Now, you know, I really like the ones that Coach had, but I'm just not paying $100, you know. And I actually kind of like this right here nice too, because, you know, the pink is smaller than the red one, but with the Coach one, I believe they're both the same size. So for this bag charm, I just am gonna use this cutie right here, and let's see, I'm just gonna hook it on. So this is how it would look on here. And I think that looks cute, you know, and I could still leave these ones on here because these ones are over here. Or if I decided that I wanted to take these, yeah, I could take these right here off and just have that hanging right there. So I thought that was really cute. And I can't remember how much I paid for this bag charm right here, but I will say this though, it is, you know, it is pretty weighty. You know, of course, it's not as weighty as the actual Coach one is, but you know, it does have a little bit of weight to it. So I was really pleased with it, and I could, I can leave this one here on. I could hook it by here, but I probably would use this right here, this little hook right here, and just hook it on the bag. You know, so I thought that was cute. Then the one that I got today, now this one right here, I got to go on a different bag, but I thought this was going to be bigger. I thought it was going to be more like this size right here. But, you know, I'm not going to return it because, you know, it just doesn't make sense to return it. I think it costs like $5, something like that. But, you know, I'll make it work. But, yeah, I thought, because when the box that it came in, I'm like, oh, my God, that seems to be a little small. So, but it's okay. You know, I'll make it work. So, yeah, so those are the 4 bag charms that I got. And, you know, how they would look on the bag. So now I'm going to get into the items that I picked up. Now, I had went back to, I can't remember why I went back to the Coach outlet. It was for something. It was for something. I can't remember. And I saw this right here there. Now, at first, I was like, no, I don't need it. I don't need it. But, you know, I started thinking about it. And I said, you know what? It'd be a cute little wristlet to have. And when I went there, this is the only one they had. Well, what had happened was one of the workers there, she had it on hold. But then she decided that she didn't want it. So she just put it back out on the floor. And I just happened to come along and I saw it and I was like, oh, I said, this is the only one you have? So she goes, yeah. She said, I actually had it on hold for myself, but then I changed my mind and decided not to get it. So I picked up the last one that they had in store. So I was like, okay, so I was happy about that. And then, you know, I was thinking about it, and I tell you, I wasn't even thinking about the denim collection, you know, the drop when it happened. I was so busy focused on the pink, okay? Because I had missed out on the powder pink last year, right? And so I don't know, I wasn't even thinking about the denim drop. And I have other denim bags too. But I said, you know, it would be nice to have a little something from that collection, you know? So I got the wristlet here. This is the larger wristlet. Now, the one thing I will say that kind of ticks me off, not kind of, it does tick me off, is for the life of me, why could they not have added a little charm? They have charms on the smaller one. Why couldn't they have add a little charm to this? I don't get it. I don't get that at all. So, you know, it has what, the 2 card slots right here. But I mean, I'm like, whatever. So I got this right here, and I tell you, I do like this wash. I really do like the wash. It's really nice. It's soft. And, you know, I can, you know, again, it's a wristlet. So, and you can see it is bigger than this wristlet right here. It's bigger than this wristlet. So a nice size wristlet. And actually my phone can actually fit inside of here. So that's a good thing. So I got that. And then I was online. I don't want to show my address. And I saw that the newspaper print had went on sale. And so I was like, So now, I'm going to tell you, I wasn't interested in the newspaper print at all. You know, when I went into the store, for me, it was all about the red denim, okay? And, you know, I looked at the newspaper print, but I just really wasn't intrigued by it, you know what I mean? Until it went on sale. And I said, oh, well, I might as well. You know what I mean? Just get something from it. So I ordered this online. And here it is right here. And then I went in store. When I went in store today to pick up something else that I bought, I saw they had they're at 60% off, and it said, you know, last chance, get it now. And so they had quite a bit of this item right here. And so, but I got the Nolita, got the wristlet, and I know they come in different prints and stuff, so hopefully I'll like this print here. But you know, the one thing I like is that, you know, when you get it from the outlet, not all the time, but it comes, you know, factory wrapped, and I really like that, you know. So here it is, taking all this stuff off of it, and so like I was saying, I know it comes in different prints. So this is the print, oh, this is the front of it right here. So this is the print that I got. So it has like half of a bag right here. And then it says, oh, I like that. It says natural glove. And then it has somebody holding a purse right here. And then on the back of it, it has this here. So I'm not really, you know, particular about, you know, what it has, you know, what print it has on it, because I know they come in a lot of different prints, you know. So, and then this right here is the bottom of it. But, you know, I figure for, you know, 60% off, why not, you know? So I went ahead and picked it up. You know, I'm kind of glad that I did. So when I went to my store, they had quite a bit of the Nolitas left. They had quite a bit of the wristlets left, and they had one bag. It wasn't the Asher or Ashton. It was another bag. I'll leave the name of it because for the life of me, I can't think of the name of the bag. But they had that one bag left. So yeah. So this right here is what I got. So now I have a newspaper print. I'm gonna get a silver extender, because I'm not going to wear this. Number one, it's too tight to wear over my, as a shoulder bag. And I would prefer to wear this as a crossbody. So I'm going to get, it's just stuffed with everything. So they have it nicely stuffed. And I'm sure you guys have already seen now the color of the inside. So, and it has what? Two card holder slots, which is typical. But I'm going to get an extender, like I said, a silver one, because I just have a gold one. I don't have a silver one. So I'm going to get a silver extender, and I'm going to attach it, and that way I can wear it as a crossbody. Because for me, bags like this, I prefer wearing them as a crossbody. I'm not into wristlets. I mean, I know this one right here I can, because, you know, it's small, and that's really the only way I can use it. But for something like this, I treat it as a bag, and so I would prefer to use it as a bag and, you know, wear it as a crossbody. So that is it for what I wanted to share with you. So as I mentioned, I did go to the outlet today, and I picked up something. It's in this bag right here. But that's going to be another video, because I don't want to make this video too long. And I just got him from work, and so, you know, I want to get settled, get something to eat, and get ready for tomorrow work, okay? So I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.